Guys, this month is actually pretty slammed with some insane releases. And to make sure all of you guys are prepared for the upcoming drops like we do every single month, today I'm going over the top 10 most hyped sneakers dropping in July. So starting with something a little light, coming in at number 10, the Jordan 7 Chambray. Now these are going to be dropping on July the 15th, and they're pretty much just a retro of the 2006 pair of Jordan 7 Chambrays. The Jordan 7 model, for me personally, isn't my favorite in the Jordan lineup. However, this colorway is definitely clean. Some people think based off the official images that we have that the shape is a little bit odd, and that definitely could be the case, but we're gonna have to wait and see. The release is just around the corner. I don't expect these things to sell out, but if you're looking for a pretty clean pair of Jordan 7s, this is a solid colorway. Coming in at number 9 is the Jordan 6 Craft. Now I'm not entirely sure whether that's going to be the official name for this pair of shoes, but it makes a lot of sense. We've seen Jordan Brand pump out a bunch of different Craft versions on different Jordan models. Now these are also supposed to be dropping on July the 15th as well, and as far as the colorway goes, it actually looks pretty solid. And honestly, I've really liked what Jordan has done with the Jordan 4 Craft and also the Jordan 5 Craft. I thought it was an interesting change of materials that actually made both of those models feel a little bit more premium. Coming in at number 8, the Nike SB Dunk Low Core Purple Orange label. Now as of right now, the release date for these is not confirmed. However, most of the rumors out there say that they are going to be dropping in July. Honestly, that makes a lot of sense. We've got official images. These things have been rumored for a very long time now. Keep in mind that this is an orange label pair, meaning that it will most likely just be exclusive to skate shops and won't have a global Nike sneakers release. These come in a white leather base with core purple suede overlays, and of course it finishes off with a gum outsole. As far as a pair of dunks goes, this is definitely up there as one of the cleaner colorways. Taking the number 7 spot, the Jordan 1 Low Chicago to UNC. Release for this pair is set for July the 26th, and as far as the colorway goes, well, it's pretty self-explanatory. It takes on the iconic Chicago to UNC. Of course, you got the Chicago on the toe and the UNC on the back. Now this pair is pretty much the same as the women's release that I believe we got in 2020, that Jordan 1 High Chicago to UNC. And something that's pretty cool about this pair of shoes is it comes with mismatched insoles. I'm not entirely sure what the stock is looking like on this pair of shoes, but nowadays it seems like Jordan 1 Lows sell out quicker than Jordan 1 Highs. Coming in at number 6, another kind of speculative release date, the Supreme Nike SB Rammellzee collaboration. Now there should be 2 sneakers as part of this collaboration, a Dunk High and a Dunk Low. And again, we have no set confirmed release date for this. However, again, all of the rumors are indicating July. I filmed this video before I went on vacation, and a few things have changed since then. I've seen a couple more rumors developing that these things could potentially be delayed for the fall-winter season. Now again, nothing is confirmed, no release date or anything like that. Yeah, they potentially could be delayed, so I just wanted to mention that to you guys. Now, I haven't entirely made my mind up on this pair of sneakers. I feel like it is definitely on the crazier side in terms of just the visuals of this pair of shoes. Like, there's a lot going on. On the other hand, I'm looking at them and I kind of like it. Taking the number 5 spot is a highly anticipated pair of Nike Dunk Lows, and that is the Nike Dunk Low Cacao. Wow. I can't believe that's the actual name for this pair of shoes. I feel like they should have called it Mocha or Chocolate or anything other than Cacao. Wow. Either way, there's a couple different release dates that different people are mentioning to drop these things in July, and I feel like it's just a GR dunk, so the release dates are going to vary from region to region, from retailer to retailer. I've seen some rumors for July the 10th and others for July the 24th. Either way, if you're after this pair of Nike Dunk Lows, definitely just keep your eyes open because I feel like they could just kind of drop out of nowhere. This colorway is probably one of the most sought after we've seen this year. Speaking of neutral tones and browns, taking the 4th spot is the Jordan 3 Palomino. These are going to be dropping right at the end of the month on July the 29th. If you haven't already put 2 and 2 together, 2023 is a pretty big year for the Jordan 3 silhouette. It's the 35th anniversary of the model, and Jordan Brand is making it very clear. They're dropping Jordan 1s inspired by Jordan 3 colorways, but they're also showing some love to the non-OG colorway, and just overall it looks like an easy wear type of sneaker. Yeah, this is definitely a pair of 3s that I'm trying to pick up. Alright, before we get into the top 3 most hyped sneakers dropping this month, let me hit you with some honorable mentions or some kind of things that you should keep your head on a swivel for. First honorable mention, I'm just gonna get this one out of the way, the Nike Calm Slide. Those should be dropping out in the US on July the 14th. Another one to keep in the back of your mind is Yeezy Day 2.0. As we all know, at the beginning of June, Adidas decided to drop a ton of different Yeezy models. Now, we also know that there is a lot of other Yeezys left in that warehouse, and we're just all waiting for Adidas to announce when they're going to release this second Yeezy Day. Now, I actually saw a lot of different rumors of people speculating that this was going to take place towards towards the end of June, but since that isn't happening, I think it's definitely worth keeping an eye out for July. As we know, the first release just kind of came out of nowhere. It was like Adidas almost didn't want to make it too public. Another one to keep your head on a swivel for is the Fear of God Adidas collaboration. I mean, can they just freaking drop this one already? I feel like if they don't drop this collaboration soon, the hype is gonna kind of die down. Look, you've already done your whole runway show. We've seen a lot of the sneakers as part of this collaboration. We're all waiting. If you don't drop it, I'm done. I just keep it. Anyway, I definitely think it's worth keeping an eye out for this collaboration, as we've seen a lot of leaks and rumors for spring summer release. Final one I want to mention is also something that's kind of a speculated, just keep your eyes open, and that is the off-white Nike Air Force 1 Paris exclusive. The all-over monochromatic gray pair that we've seen leaked and rumored for the longest time is apparently supposed to shock drop very, very soon. Now look, pretty much all of the leaks and rumors indicated for a spring shock drop to take place, and we also just saw a shock drop of the Off-White Air Force 1 mid graffiti colorway that was just exclusively through Off-White's website. With Paris Fashion Week and a bunch of stuff going on, I would not be surprised if they did another shock drop for this Off-White Air Force 1 Low to come in July. Alright, top 3 most hyped sneakers. Coming in number 3, the Jordan 1 Low Black Toe. Now these are going to be dropping on July the 28th and are possibly one of the cleanest colorways of the Jordan 1 Low that we're getting this year. Look, you may be one of those that heard the leaks and rumors of the Black Toe Reimagined that's supposed to be coming, the Jordan 1 High, that's I think happening early 2024. But after seeing the Royal Reimagined, I don't know if I want to hold out hope for the Reimagined series. This right here is an OG cut Jordan 1 Low. Materials look pretty solid and it's a great colorway. So for me personally, I'm grabbing these things. Going in at number 2, the Jordan 1 UNC Toe. Another phenomenal colorway of the Jordan 1 High. These are going to be dropping on July the 22nd. Keep in mind, this is going to be one of the biggest Jordan 1 releases, so we can definitely expect some early exclusive access, some potential shock drops before the official release date. Something that we've seen Nike do more and more with the Nike Sneakers app to kind of protect manual users against people who are trying to botting them. They do a bunch of kind of pre-releases before the big official release. I've also heard a lot of rumors that the stock on these things is supposed to be pretty high, so fingers crossed we have a good chance at actually getting these things, because I know I need myself a pair of these things for the summertime. And taking the number 1 spot, the Nike SB Dunk Low Born and Raised. This one is just a really solid pair of Nike SB Dunk Lows. Again, in my opinion, it's not going to be everybody's favorite because there's a lot going on and they are definitely on the crazier side. Right, obviously a pretty big update on this one, which is actually really sad. The owner of Born and Raised sadly passed away on June the 28th due to a car accident. And because of this, the dunks have actually been pulled off of the Nike Sneakers app. Now that doesn't necessarily mean that they're cancelled. It could just be something that Nike's doing proactively so that they have the ability to potentially cancel the release, consult with the family, see if they want this drop to continue or not, but we're gonna have to wait and see. They could be cancelled, they could be delayed, or they could end up releasing. Something that we've also seen is the price of these dunks already on the aftermarket just freaking skyrocket. That is super unfortunate for people who wanted to get their hands on this pair of dunks. It's an incredible pair. If Nike ends up canceling this release, these things are going to be incredibly hard to get and incredibly expensive. Either way, guys, there you have it. Hopefully you're all prepared and ready to go now. I want to know the one sneaker that you just absolutely must cop here in July, or maybe you're just passing on the entire month. Drop it down in the comments. Hey, I unboxed one of the sneakers on today's list in that video over there, so go find out which one.